Hello everybody, so I'm getting ever so closer to finishing. Last time we left off I had the engine on the floor. Basically I'm now cleaning up the rocker cover and I've decided on a colour as well. It's VHT Wrinkle Plus again, but it's a blue. I'm hoping that from the Google images that I found it's the same blue as the wastegate, external wastegate that's sitting on there. The rocker cover has been wire wheeled clean from all paint. Yeah, so hopefully now it's ready to have a couple of coats. It should be all clean and dust free. Yeah, if you're doing this, just be persistent, you will get there eventually. So the point of that is just to get the operating surface nice and warm so that the paint, you know, adheres better. It's just better to get it back up to room temperature-ish. So that's coat number 1. Number 2. Number 3. So I'm just going to leave the cover now and hope for the best. Overnight, it's probably going to be longer than 24 hours that I'll come back to it. I'll leave it for tomorrow night and come back to it on Saturday. So 24 hours has now passed. It's wrinkled up, you know, a little bit. So I'm just going to apply some heat to some areas like here and here. Hasn't wrinkled up as much as I'd like it to. That is the next step. So that with the heat, the paint hasn't wrinkled at all. So basically I'm hoping now that it's hot, if I give it another couple of coats, the paint will stick. And then I'll just go over it again with the heat gun, which hopefully should give me more wrinkles. So I've given it another few coats and I've again heat gunned it down. Once this is dried tomorrow and cooled down, I'll basically take off the paint off the lettering, paint off the emblem, and I'll remove the masking tape from the breather fitting and the 2 AM fittings as well. Once that's done, I'll just put it away to one side because I'm not allowed to fit it onto the engine for a further 48 hours. So once that's done tomorrow, then I'll just tuck it away and can crack on with some other stuff. I removed the tape off of here, here and here, and obviously all the other bits of paper. So today I'm going to get a blade and hopefully take off the paint off the lettering. All you need is a set of blades like this, hopefully one that's quite sharp, just to skim over the top. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. Cool, so this is quite difficult to do one-handed, so cool, so I've now taken off the paint off the lettering, but I don't think the paint has settled properly yet, so I'll just leave it like this for now. I'm going to put it out in the sun because it's nice and warm today. At the end of the day it'll be nice and ready to get going again. So whilst the rocker cover is going to be drying out in the sun, I've taken the gearbox on this side of the bench, so now that I've got space I've taken off all the bolts. I'm going to give here a bit of a clean because there's a bit of dust before it goes on, but quick tip for what I've done, just to remember where the bolts are laid out. I've basically laid them out in a circle. I've obviously had a sit on the bell housing, and I've also pointed them in the direction that they go into the gearbox. So obviously these 3 here go into the gearbox that way, and the rest are coming in to the gearbox into the block. Welcome back everyone, the gearbox is now on. It turned out that you think it's going to be 20 minutes and it's actually taken me 2.5 hours to put on, mainly because I couldn't align the splines on the input shaft to the clutch splines, but it's on. Ta-da! Brother come out to help me, so thanks Jack for that. I haven't torqued it up yet, but I've done it to hand tight. I've bolted the starter on as well, just to make sure. Now what you can see here is I've got a jump start pack. I've got the positive over there, negative over there. Grab yourself a bit of cable, and basically what I'm doing is just testing to make sure A, the starter works, which I know it does, and B, that the actual starter, the gearbox has aligned properly with the clutch. So, contact point there. So that all works. I won't keep doing it. The constant pistons going up and down will wear out and glaze the cylinders, which I don't want. So turn it off, I know it works, and torque it up. The gearbox is torqued up. It's all on. It was a bit of a pain in the arse fitting with the splines. The starter motor, I've taken it apart and give it a fresh coat of paint. That's all working as we saw previously. Cool, so the rocker cover is now done. I've sanded back the lettering, but I've had a little bit of a mishap. When I was sanding back the lettering, accidentally here come off the lettering and abrased the surface with the sanding block. So I'm going to mask this area off, give it a quick dust, and hopefully that'll fix that. So I covered the lettering up, gave it another spray, got the heat gun on it, and now I'm just going to let it air cure. That's done. For tomorrow, reassemble the starter motor and attach that to the gearbox, and then get cracking on the timing covers, get them cleaned up and painted as well. Yeah, then the engine is pretty much finished. Oh my god, I got car parts! Brr, let us open up box number 1. Dun dun dun. I actually know what this is. Bam! It's a solenoid cover by Blocks. Massive thank you to Scott and Leo over at H-Tune for sending out the VTEC solenoid cover. They originally sent me out a purple one, but after a quick message over Facebook, they managed to get me out another one ASAP. I did originally order the polished one. Again, thank you very much. Customer service, absolutely on point, 5 stars. So yeah, head over to H-Tune and check out what they've got. Now on to this. What is in the box? What's in the box, mate? What's in the box? Damn, Daniel, back at it again. Boom, the Renza intercooler. Pow. So this bad boy has got 3-inch outlets. It's 31 inches that way, a foot this way, and it's 3 inches deep. Cool, so that'll be it for now. I've shown you the 2 recent purchases. I've done the rocker cover, I've done some other bits and pieces. I cannot remember, and hopefully next time I will crack on doing some other bits and pieces to basically have the engine finished.